Hi everyone, this is Emmy. Today I'm going to show you how to make 3 really easy crochet curtain tiebacks. Now this is the easiest one, of course, because it just involves a chain and a tassel. And then this one is just ribbing worked sideways, and you could use it with a tassel or not. And for the third one, I worked it with a popcorn stitch, but it is very easy as well. I post new videos on Tuesday and Friday in the morning. You may not receive an email, but you can always find it in your subscription box on the top left of your screen. And if you find the videos too fast, you can slow them down by clicking on the gear icon below the video. To make all 3 of these simple curtain tiebacks, I'm going to use red heart yarn and a 9mm crochet hook. And I'm going to start with the easiest one. So for this one, I used 4 strands, 1, 2, 3, 4. I start with a slip knot, and I chained 100. So to do a chain, you simply pick up the yarn and pull it through the loop on the hook. So chain 100. If you want shorter curtain tiebacks, you can crochet less stitches. Fold it in half, and I'm going to mark my halfway point, like that. Now I'm going to take the 2 yarn ends and I'm going to tie them into a square knot, like that. And now I'm going to bring my fold over, and through that marked stitch I'm going to pull one of the ends through there. And I'll just wrap that around and tie it into a square knot, like that. So there you have where you tied them together, and to use them you would hang these, one on the back of the curtains and one on the front, or you can make a tassel and then just tie all these together here. Like that. And I have a video on how to make tassels, and I'll post a link below this video. So then I would weave this yarn end into the tassel and these yarn ends up into the cord. So that's number 1. And now tie back number 2. For tie back number 2, I'm going to start with a slip knot, chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's no exact number. If you would like less wide curtain tiebacks, just do 4 or 5. Now I'm going to single crochet in the second stitch from the hook. A single crochet, I'm just going to pull the yarn through and then pull it through 2. So we're going to single crochet in each of the stitches across the row. And I'm going to chain 1 and turn. And I'm going to work only in the back side of the stitch, and this chain 1 takes the place of that first stitch. So I'm going to the next stitch, and I'm only going to work in the back side of the stitch, and I'm going to single crochet, and there will be 5 stitches across the row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and don't forget that last stitch, 5. So that's the first row. Chain 1 and turn, working into that second stitch of the row in the back side of the stitch only, single crochet in each stitch across the row. Like that. And you'll just keep adding row after row until your tie back is the length you need. Average tie backs are approximately 16 inches. And you can use those plain, or again you can add a tassel at the center mark. If you're hanging these from a cup hook, then you can easily pass these stitches through a cup hook. If you're using a larger hook, you could just make some loops on the end with the same yarn. And now number 3 with the popcorn stitch. For tie back number 3, start with a slip knot. And I'm going to chain 32 to make a 16-inch tie back. So we chain 32. And you will need multiples of 4. So I'm just going to do a small section here to show you. So after you have your foundation chain the correct length, single crochet in the second stitch from the hook, and in each stitch all the way across the chain. So go ahead and single crochet all the way across the row. Okay, I worked all the way across the row. At the end of the row, chain 1 and turn. Single crochet in the second stitch from the hook, and that is 2 stitches, 1, 2, and this is stitch number 3. In every 4th stitch, I'm going to make a popcorn stitch. To make a popcorn stitch, yarn around the hook, insert it through the stitch, pick up the yarn and pull it through. Pick up the yarn and just pull it through 2 of those loops. Now you're going to do that 2 more times. Yarn around the hook, insert into the same stitch, pick up the yarn and pull it through, then pull the yarn through 2 loops. 1 more time. Yarn around the hook, insert into the stitch, pull the yarn through, pick up the yarn, pull it through 2. Now you're going to have 4 loops on your hook, pick up the yarn and pull it through all 4 loops. Now you're going to single crochet in the next 3 stitches. So single crochet, I'll just pop that back out, single crochet, single crochet, and now another popcorn stitch. Yarn around the hook, insert into the stitch and pull up the yarn, pick up the yarn and pull it through 2. Yarn around the hook, insert, pull the yarn through, pick up the yarn, pull it through 2. Yarn around the hook, insert, pick up the yarn and pull it through, pick up the yarn and pull it through 2. You have 4 loops on your hook, pick up the yarn, pull it through all 4 loops, then single crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. So there are 2 popcorn stitches. Chain 1 and turn. Chain 1 takes the place of that first stitch, single crochet in each stitch all the way across the row. So make 1 single crochet in each stitch all the way across the row. And that's what that popcorn stitch will look like. And that's how this easy bobble curtain tie back is worked. And again, you can add a tassel to the center mark. So that's it. That's how easy it is to make 3 simple curtain tie backs. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.